Oh, how are we, lads? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Friday Night Football Review for round 15 of the NRL. Been here for Brain Cancer round. Hope everyone's enjoying the round of footy. Hope you guys are all purchasing your beanies or donating to the Mark Hughes Foundation because it's absolutely magnificent. We saw two games of football tonight. We saw the I don't really want to talk about this one too much. We saw the Cowboys go down to the Sharks, 26 points to 24, and then we saw the Panthers. Well, we all saw how classy they were tonight with their big win over the Roosters, 38 points to 12. A very good game of football. The first one, the Cowboys and the Sharks, but then the second one, gee whiz, the Roosters. They were quite disappointing, but with all the injuries I've got, I guess it's fair enough. But we'll go back to the first game, which was up there in Townsville, where the Cowboys lost to the Sharks, 26 points to 24. But before I get into the review tonight, I just want to mention something real quick. Aiden Tolman, you absolute sook. Now, I know he was bleeding and he had to go for a HIA, but my God, he took a massive dive in my opinion. Now, look, the situation, Reece Robson, he hit him, but Tolman was down that low. Where the hell was Reece Robson meant to go? I know it was 26-12 Cronulla. The Sharks should have put the cue in the rack. Cowboys came back, 2 tries in about 3 minutes. Next minute is 26-24. We've got all the momentum. We've got all the running. And then Tolman runs the ball up. He goes down very, very low like that. Robson collects him in the head. I mean, seriously, don't lie down. Get up. I mean, seriously, if it was State of Origin or if it was a finals game, most players would have got up to their feet and played the ball and then went off the field for a HIA. But no, at the moment, we've got players who are getting hit in the head. They stay down injured and they carry on like idiots. But, you go watch the Sharks team song. Aiden Tolman's having a good time there. So, ridiculous. Now, look, I am a Cowboys supporter. I am more than happy to take a loss on the chin and move on. No problem whatsoever. The Sharks were the better team tonight. They deserved the result. So, congratulations to the Sharks. But I am prepared to say that there is a case for the Cowboys to say they were a bit ripped off tonight. I know 26-12, I understand they were down and whatever, but come on, man. Get up and play the ball. But no, what happens? Reece Robson, he gets sin bin. $10 arguing with the referee, and the next minute we have, if you go back and watch a YouTuber by the name of Champa Videos, he did a NRL rant crackdown video the other night, and what he said was spot on. Players are going to lay down, they're getting hit in the head, and it's going to end up deciding a game of football, and that's what it did tonight. So, anyway, we'll get into the game, but I firmly believe the Cowboys were hard done by the officials tonight. Now, let's get into the game, and it all started off in the 10th minute. Connor Tracy scores a nice drop kick from Sean Johnson. Sharks go out to a 6-0 lead early on, and then, again, the Cowboys' defence was a little bit poor. Alan Woods, he scores a very soft try there. Sharks 12-0 after 13 minutes. It was a good start for the Sharks. And then in the 17th minute, in his second game as a Cowboy, Tom Din puts on a dummy, goes straight through and scores for the Cowboys. 12-6 the Sharks lead at that stage of the game. Then the Sharks get a penalty goal in the 25th minute. 14-6 in favour of Cronulla. And then off the bench in the 30th minute, the impact of Francis Molo, he gets the Cowboys over for a try. 14-12 in favour of Cronulla. And then right before half-time, man, Will Kennedy with some really nice footwork on David Bowen. And then, who was it that scored the try? Ronaldo Mulatalo scored it. And then at half-time, Sharks 20, Cowboys 12. I thought the Sharks were the superior team in the first half, and I thought they were playing some good footy. The Sharks, the Cowboys were a bit flat. Defensively, they were a bit poor, and, I thought their edges were a little bit of a concern, so they had to fix that up. And then in the second half, it was, from the 40th minute to the 60th minute, it was back and forth. The game was filled with a few errors and a lot of uncharacteristic mistakes on both sides. And it was literally anyone's game. And then in the 66th minute, Will Chambers scores. One of Mum and Tom did, and there's only one winner there. Sharks, 26-12. The Sharks look home here. I'm sitting there watching the game going, oh, this is game over. You know, what can we do now to try and turn this around? And then in the 74th minute, Kyle Felt scores in the corner, reaches out for the line and gets there. 26-18 Sharks, and I'm thinking, okay, good try from Felt. The Cowboys still need to get some points on the board. It's, you know, going to be a tough ask. And then, again, Kyle Felt goes over in the corner, and it's 26-24 Cronulla. There is about 4 minutes to go. The Cowboys have all the momentum. They have all the running. It's literally up to them to steal the game. The Sharks were shot to pieces. And then, this is where all the controversy starts. Aiden Tolman, in the 78th minute, he literally goes down to the ground. He tries to go down to the ground as quick as he can. Cops a shot from Reece Robson. Reece Robson goes on report, goes to the sin bin. Honestly, the bunker, the referee, they lost the absolute plot. Tolman was fine. He went off the field because there was blood and, you know, HIA and all this. But come on, man, that was ridiculous. Robson goes, he gets binned. I mean, what can you do? You know, you're trying to close in on a 2-point game, and you lose one play, you're down to 12. So good luck finding an overlap on the field. And anyway, Sharks get a penalty, and then I think the Cowboys end up getting the ball back. And then Val Holmes goes for a 2-point field goal from 45 metres out. Not that it mattered. He went for the shot. He didn't kick it, but not the point, the outcome. The sin bin. Very hard call against the Cowboys, and the Sharks get the result, 26-24, a result that the Sharks shouldn't have got. But you know, I feel for the Cowboys tonight. I thought they were really hard done by the officials, and I'm not really pleased with the result. But talking about some of the players, I've got to say as well, I thought Valentine Holmes was quite poor tonight. You know, I think he's in a bit of form time at the moment. I think State of Origin may have affected his form along with Kyle Feld. I thought they were both poor tonight, but Kyle Feld had a good last 5 minutes, but game goes for 80. You know, I thought David Bowen had an average game in the centres. He couldn't really defend that well. The Cowboys lost the hammer so WI Fido due to a HIA in the opening 10 minutes or so, and 20 minutes, I should say. And Jake Granville played centre for the rest of the game. I thought he did a great job, but you know, I thought Drinkwater had a great game. I thought Cohen Hess played well. I thought Tamalolo was outstanding. I thought Granville was great. I thought Frankie Mollo and Gilbert. I thought the bench was great for the Cowboys. I thought the whole bench did a terrific job. I also thought Mitch Dunn played quite well tonight, but unfortunately for us, we went down to the Sharks. And as for the Sharks, you know, they had a few great players as well. I thought Will Kennedy was great. I thought Mulatalo had a great game. I thought Raymond and Chambers was solid. Johnson and Moreland were good. I thought Tolman. I thought Woods had a great game. Rudolph as well. And the likes of Wilton and Williams had a great game as well. My top 3 players on ground for this one. I'm going to go number 3. I'm going to go with Toby Rudolph. Number 2, I'm going to go with Ronaldo Mulatalo. Number 1, my man of the match, I'm going to go with Jason Tamalolo. Thought he was best on ground in the beaten side. So it gets my man of the match for the Cowboys and Sharks game. Now let's move on to the last game. We'll go for this one real quick. Not much to talk about in this game. The Panthers and the Roosters. Was hoping it to be the game of the round, but the Roosters lost Sam Walker and Satili Tupanua last night, so that pretty much ruined their chances of winning the game. And the Roosters started well. The first try went to Fletcher Baker there in the 4th minute. Roosters 6-0 early on, and then 14th minute, Adam Kieran tried. Roosters 12-0 after 15 minutes, and I was thinking, wow, maybe the Roosters are on tonight. And then Panthers hit back for a Stephen Crichton try. Nice kick from Nathan Cleary. Outstanding. And then Takiaho, I think this is where the Roosters' downfall happened again. A sin bin call that pretty much ruins the team's momentum. And Takiaho goes to the bin for a high shot on Cleary. Cleary did slip into it. So, I mean, if it had been on report and a penalty, then play on. But, you know, I'm okay with it being a sin bin. You know, I thought it was a dangerous high tackle. But anyway, then a try to Brian Toto in the 23rd minute, 12-all at that stage after 23 minutes. And then a penalty goal from Cleary in the 28th minute. Panthers go out to a 14-12 lead. And then Toto gets another double. He scores 2 tries in 7 minutes. Nice try in the corner from Toto. Half-time. Actually, no, hang on. Penalty goal in half-time from Penrith. So half-time, Panthers 22 points to 12. I thought the Roosters really let the guard down after that. I thought they were in a lot of trouble. In the second half, a nice try to Isaiah Yeo. He goes straight through. It was a pretty soft try. Panthers 28-12. And then the try that pretty much sealed the deal. A try to Nathan Cleary pretty much iced the game. 34-12 Penrith. And then a late try to Charlie Sands in the 64th minute. Panthers win the game. 38 points to 12. You know, I thought it was a disappointing game. I wanted it to be the game of the round. If both teams were at full strength, it could have been a potential grand final or finals preview. But unfortunately, the Roosters have got so many injuries at the moment. Sam Walker, Tupanui was out. Kiri's not there. You know, a lot of players out for the Chalks. So it was a shame about that. But full credit to the Panthers. You know, they bounced back after 2 disappointing defeats. And I said in my round 15 preview with the 19th man, Paddy G. What excuses will the Panthers have if they lose this game? And obviously they had no excuses. They won the game fair and square, and they were far too good for the Roosters tonight. But a couple of good players on the field. We'll start with Penrith. You know, I thought Brian Toto was outstanding. I thought Matt Burton and Stephen Crichton were good. I thought Nathan Cleary was outstanding. I thought Fisher Harris had another strong game. Liam Martin and Kurt Capel did a great job in the back row. Isaiah Yeo was terrific as always. I thought Scott Sorensen and Spencer Leniu were great as well off the bench for the Panthers. And, you know, for the Roosters, you know, I thought James Tedesco tried very hard out there. I thought Lachlan Lamb tried hard in periods. Hargraves and Angus Crichton were very good for the Roosters. And, you know, I also thought, what's his name? Fletcher Baker had a good game for the Roosters as well. But the Panthers, man, far too good for the Roosters tonight. My top 3 players on ground for this game. I'm going to go number 3, Isaiah Yeo. Number 2, Brian Toto. Number 1, my man of the match. I'm going to give it to Nathan Cleary. I thought he was absolutely outstanding tonight. He gets my man of the match and the Panthers win over the Roosters. But guys, if you enjoyed the Friday Night Football review, make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Go get yourself a beanie for Brain Cancer around the Mark Hughes Foundation. Thanks for watching, lads. See you later.